Good morning everyone. Today we will be discuss about constant rule. So I made 3 example. Okay. So now, isolve nga natin ang unang example. So we have y equals 5. So, kailangan natin kunin ang derivative ng 5. Ano nga ba ang derivative ng 5? Ang derivative ng 5 is 0. Bakit naging 0? Kasi the derivative of a constant is a 0. Dahil constant yung 5 natin, so magiging 0 siya. Okay? So, let's have other one naman. Dito sa pangalawang example, dahil radical sign siya, gagawin natin siyang fraction. So, therefore, magiging 4 raised to 1/2. So, kung mapapansin nyo, kahit kinonvert natin siya into 1/2, ay constant pa rin ang kanyang derivative. So, ang magiging sagot natin dyan is 0 pa din. Kasi nga, the derivative of a constant is a 0. So, let's have the third example. So, let's say have y equals pi. So, ano nga ba ang value ng pi? Kung i-recall natin, ang value ng pi is 3.14 something. Pero kung titignan natin ang value ng pi, we can spend the rest of our life just telling all the numbers of pi. Pero it depends pa rin kung ano ang ano natin. Pero ang pinaka-standard natin na gagamitin is 3.14. So, it's a constant pa rin. So, ang magiging derivative natin is 0 pa din. Ayun lang. Thank you.
Hi guys! So ngayon, dumako naman tayo sa susunod na rule na tinatawag na derivative constant multiple rule. So, ito po yung formula natin. So, itong formula natin is the derivative with respect to x of c times f of x is equal to c times the derivative with respect to x of f of x. Pero bago tayo magsimula, ano nga ang derivative multiple rule? So, ang derivative multiple rule is the derivative of a constant multiple states that if we have a function where a constant is multiplied by our variable terms, we can take the derivative by keeping the constant and differentiating only the variable parts. Guys, lagi nating tatandaan na ang c is a constant and f of x is a function of x. So, let's move on naman sa example. Meron akong example here. So, meron tayong f of x equals 5x raised to 3. So, first is the constant is 5. So, kagaya ng sabi ko kanina, yung c is constant. Then, so, ikikip natin yun. Then, second is, the derivative of x raised to 3 is 3x squared. So, kaya naging 3x squared kasi gumamit tayo dito ng power rule. Then, second, multiply the constant by the derivative. So, magiging ganito siya. So, ang final answer natin is 15x raised to 2. So, yun lang. Thank you!
So today, we will going to show you on how to find the derivative of a function using the power rule. So, the first step na gagawin natin is ita-times muna natin yung exponent sa x. Then, after that, isa-subtract natin sa 1 yung exponent. So, let's have our first example. Example number 1, we have derivative of a power and is a positive integer. So, we have here f of x is equals to x raised to 4. So, ita-times muna natin yung exponent sa x. So, we have here 4 as an exponent. So, 4 times x would be 4x. Then, subtract natin to sa 1. So, ito na siya. Then, after that, subtract nyo lang tong 4 sa 1 therefore we will be having 3. So, the final answer would be 4x cubed. So, yun na yung final answer niya. Now, let's have example number 2. Example number 2, derivative of a power n is a negative integer. So, we have f of x is equals to x raised to negative 7. Same process lang sa ginawa natin dun sa naunang example. Ito times lang natin yung exponent sa x. So, ang exponent natin dito is negative 7. So, negative 7 times x would be negative 7x. Then, subtract nyo lang yung exponent sa 1. Since both silang negative, ipag-a-add nyo lang to, then copy the negative sign. So, the final answer would be negative 7x raised to negative 8. So, yun lang yung final answer niya. Yun lang. Super dali lang naman. So, yun lang.
I'm gonna talk about the sum rule, and I'm gonna give example about sum rule. First, we need to identify the given or the terms that we have. The given that we have is x squared and 3x. Second step is we need to find the derivative of x squared. This is a power rule problem. So, the power rule says d over dx open parenthesis x over n is equals to nx the power of n negative 1. So for the x squared, we get d over dx close open parenthesis x squared and close parenthesis equals to 2x. Now we need to find the derivative of 3x. This is a constant multiple rule. The derivative of ax is just the constant of ax. So d over dx open parenthesis 3x close parenthesis is equals to 3. Now we need to add the derivatives together. So what we get is d over dx x squared plus 3x equals 2 plus 3. So for the final answer, we get d over dx open parenthesis x squared plus 3x close parenthesis equals 2x plus 3. That's the final answer for the first example. Now for the second example, we need, like we did in the first example, we need to find the given. So as for the given in second example, the given is fx equals x squared and gx equals x. Now for the second step, we need to apply the sum rule. So the sum rule is d over dx close parenthesis x squared plus x equals d over dx x squared plus d over dx x. Now that is for the sum rule. Now we need to differentiate each term like what we did in the first example. So the derivative of x squared is 2x and the derivative of x is 1. So we get the final answer is d over dx, open parenthesis, x squared plus x close squared, close parenthesis, equals 2x plus 1. So that we get the final answer. Now for the third and final example, we have 3x cubed and 2x. Now we need to apply the sum rule. For so the sum rule is like what we did in the first and second example, is d over dx, open parenthesis, fx plus gx, close parenthesis, equals to fx plus gx. Now for the next step, we need to differentiate each term. First, we need to differentiate or find the derivative of 3x cubed. We need to use the power rule. So what is the power rule? The power rule is d over dx x to the power of n equals nx the power of n negative 1. It's like what we did in the first example. There. So d over dx gx cubed equals to 3 times 3x squared. So that what we get is 9x squared. Now we need to find the derivative of 2x. The 2x is a linear term, so d over dx, open parenthesis, 2x, close parenthesis, equals to 2. So now we get the final answer of d over dx, open parenthesis, 3x cube plus 2x, close parenthesis, equals to 9x squared plus 2. There, we get the final answer for the third example. I hope you understand my explanation. Thank you.
In this video, I'll be teaching how to solve a difference rule. So first, what is difference rule? Ano ba to? So the difference rule in the differentiation states that the derivative of a difference of two functions is just the difference of their derivatives. In simple terms, if you have a function like f of x equals g of x minus h of x, then its derivative is this one. So this means you differentiate each function separately and keep the minus sign. It's one of the basic rules that makes the differentiation easy. And then I prepared 3 problems to solve, and yeah. So the first problem is f of x is equal 5x f of x is equal to 5x raised to the 4th power plus 3x minus x squared minus 2x. So, una natin gagawin is let's differentiate each. So g of x is this one, and then the h of x is this. Yung g of x is lagi siyang ito, and then yung h of x is lagi siyang ito. First is 5x to the power of 4th. So ang gagawin natin is yung power rule. So magiging 20x cube na lang siya, plus yung 3x magiging 3, and then next yung x squared magiging 2x, and then yung 2x magiging 2. So after this is susulat naman natin siya pag ganito: f prime of x is equal to 20x cube plus 3 minus 2x minus 2. Then next is ito na natin siya. F prime of x is equal to 20x cube minus 2x plus 5, and then this will be final answer. F prime of x is equal to 20x cubed minus 2x plus 5. That's the first problem. Third problem will be f of x equals x plus 6 first minus 3x x cubed plus 4. And then we will do the same process. So x to the power of fifth natin is magiging 5x to the power of fourth plus yung x yung 6x squared magiging 12x, and then ang 3x cubed is magiging 9x squared, and then yung 4 magiging 0. Then sulat na natin siya. Natin sulat yung 0 since wala siyang value. Then next is subtract na natin. F prime of x equals to 5x 4 then minus 9x squared plus 12x, and then this is our final answer for question number 3. F prime of x equals 5x to the power 4th minus 9x squared plus 12x. And yun, dito na po nagtatapos ang ating video. Thank you sa panonood. Our second problem is f of x equals f of x equals 4x cubed plus 2x squared minus x cubed plus x. And ganun pa din ang gagawin natin. Differentiate and then tawag doon power rule. So 12, yung 4x cubed magiging 12x squared, and yung 2x squared is magiging 4x. And then next is x cubed is magiging 3x squared plus yung x magiging 0 1. Next, solve na natin siya. Sulat muna natin. F prime of x equals 12x squared plus 4x minus 3x cubed plus 1. Next one is solve na natin. F prime of x equals 12x cubed plus 4x minus 3x squared minus 1. Next is f prime of x equals to 12x squared, 9x squared plus 4x minus 1. And our final answer for problem number 2 is prime of x, f prime of x equals 9x squared plus 4x minus 1.
Hi, so this is the first example of product rule. So, kita niyo naman, ito yung formula natin, and then this is our example. So, first, para makuha yung, ito nga, yung sagot, kailangan muna natin hanapin yung derivative ng first equation, which is yung ito, yung letter F. So, 3x squared minus 4, the first example of product rule. And then, as you can see, this is the formula that we're going to use in order to get the answer for this equation. So first, this is our example, which is 3x squared minus 4 times x squared minus 3x. So, we have to get the derivative of this factor muna. So, 3x squared minus 4. First is, dahil may exponent siya, we're just going to multiply 3 to 2. So, magiging 6x po. And then, for this one, we don't need naman na kasi we're going to apply the constant rule. So, stay lang po siya dyan. 6x lang po yung sagot. And then, for the letter G, we have x squared. Dahil may exponent, then we're just going to times x by itself. So, magiging 2x and then minus 3. Dahil hindi naman papasok. Ito na lang sa dati. Ito na lang din. Ganun. And then, after that, we're just going to rewrite this using this formula. So, magiging 3x squared minus 4 times 2x minus 3 plus x squared minus 3x times 6x. And then, una, we're going to apply the FOIL method. So, eto. 3x times 2x is equals to 6 cubed. And then, yung outside naman. So, eto po, 3x times negative 3 is equals to 9x squared. And then, yung inside naman po, which is this one. Ito po. So, negative 4x times 2x is equals to negative 8x. And then yung last, which is we have this one. Ito po. Yan. So, negative 4 times
negative 4 times negative 3 is equals to fit. So, ito na po yung parang final. Like, ito na yung destination natin. Yeah. And then, we're just going to combine the like terms po. So, as you can see, 6x cubed plus 6x cubed is equals to 12x cubed. Ito po, this one and this one. And then, ito din po, itong dalawang to. Yan. Negative 9 squared plus negative 18 squared is equals to po, 27x squared. Negative 27. And then, lastly, dahil wala naman silang kaparehas, so we're just going to put it here na lang, beside this po. So, ang final answer po natin is 12x cubed minus 27 squared minus 8x plus 12. And this is the final answer po. That's all. And mayroon po isang example. And yung partner ko naman po yung magbibigay sa inyo o magdi-discuss sa inyo. Thank you!
For our next example, we have 4x raised to 4 minus x cubed plus 2 multiplied by negative 4x minus 1. First, we need to find the derivative of f of x and g of x. So, sa f of x, meron tayong 4x raised to 4. We need to multiply dito yung 4, yung exponent dito sa 4. Magiging 16x. Yung 4, maminusan natin siya ng 1, kaya magiging 3. And ganun din dito sa kabila. 3 times negative 1 is equals to negative 3. X, 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. Ganun dito sa 2, apply lang natin yung constant rule, kaya siya magiging 0. Ganun din dito sa kabila. Since walang exponent yung x dito, magiging negative 4 lang siya. And yung 1 dito, since constant siya, magiging 0 lang din. And then, i-apply lang natin to. Para i-substitute lang natin tong mga value na to dito sa formula na to. So, we have the value of f of x, 4x raised to 4 minus x cubed plus 2 and multiply sa g of x sa negative 4 plus g of x, negative 4 plus 1 and yung derivative ng f of x which is 16x cubed plus 3x squared. And i-multiply lang natin. 4x raised to 4 multiplied by negative 4 is equals to negative 16x raised to 4 and then negative x plus 3 and negative 4. Wala silang negative, kaya magiging positive 4x raised to 3. And plus itong positive 2 and yung negative 4, magiging negative 8. Sa kabila, pwede natin i-apply yung FOIL method. And bali, yung first term muna, negative 4x and yung 16x cubed. Kaya magiging negative 80x raised to 4. Next, yung outer nila, which is negative 4x and negative 3x squared. Kaya magiging positive 12x cubed. Then, yung inner, negative 1 and positive 16x cubed. Kaya, yung sagot is negative 16x cubed. And yung last term, negative 1 and negative 3x squared. Kaya magiging positive 3x squared. Next, now after that, ipagkakombine lang natin yung mga like terms. We have the 16x raised to 4 and negative 80x raised to 4. Pag pinag-combine natin, magiging magiging negative 96x raised to 4. And dito rin, positive 4 and positive 12 is equals to 16. Minus 16 is equals to 0, kaya hindi na natin siya isusulat. Next value is itong 3x squared and yung constant na value natin, yung negative 8. Ito na yung magiging nating final answer. Now let us have an example for chain rule. So by using our formula, so this is our formula for chain rule. So let us have an example. So this one we have, in number 1, we have 3 plus 2x raised to 4. So first thing to do, so ang exponent natin, so lalagay natin siya dito sa unahan. So it will be 4. And then copy lang ulit natin, 3 plus 2x raised to 4. So yung 4 natin, minus 1. And then times the derivative of 3 plus 2x. Now, so substitute lang after substitute, so gawin na natin, no? Perform na natin. We have 4, 3 plus 2x. So, hindi natin ginagalaw yung nasa loob ng parentheses, okay? So, 4 minus 1 is 3. Next is the derivative of 3 plus 2x. So, yung 3 mawawala na siya, no? Pag dinerivative natin yan. And then, yung 2x natin, kapag dinerivative natin yan, it will be just 2. Alright? Now, after that, etong nasa labas at ito ay pagmumultiplyin natin. Okay? So, 4 times 2, it will be 8. So, 8, 3 plus 2x raised to 3. So, that is our answer. So, yan na yung answer natin. Next one is we have 3 over 7x plus 5 raised to 4. Now, so paano naman to naka-fraction form siya? So, first step na kailangan natin gawin is tanggalin natin siya, no? Transform natin siya, tanggalin natin siya sa pagka-fraction form niya. So, paano natin siya gagawin? So, una, so copy muna natin yung numerator. So, it will be 3. And then, copy the denominator, 7x plus 5. Now, yung 4 natin, it will turn into negative. So, it will be negative 4. So, after na ma-transform natin siya, now we can use this one. Okay? So yung negative 4 natin na exponent, so ilalagay lang natin siya dito sa tabi ng 3. So, we have 3 times negative 4, and then 7x, copy again, plus 5, and then negative 4 minus 1, and then the derivative of 7x plus 5. Okay, so now, 3 times negative 4, what will be the answer? So it is 16. 4, 8, 12, sorry. So it will be 16. Alright? So, dahil negative yan, negative times positive is negative, so it will be negative 12. So, negative 12, and then copy again, 7x plus 5. And then negative 4 minus 1, it will be negative 5. And then, kunin na natin yung derivative of 7x plus 5. So, ano kaya ang magiging sagot dyan? So, again, yung 7x natin, yung 5 muna. So, yung 5 muna natin is mawawala na yan. And then, yung 7x natin, so it will be just simply 7. Alright. So, again, we're going to multiply the negative 12 sa 7. Okay? So when we multiply negative 12 times 7. Wait, again, negative 12 times 7. It will be negative 84. So, negative 84, and then copy lang natin 7x plus 5, and then yung ating exponent, negative 5. Now, that is our answer. So, next naman is we have this one. So, medyo mahaba-haba na siya, no? So, fraction form ulit siya. Okay? So, again, ta-transform natin siya into katulad ng ginawa natin kanina. So, again, just simply, so 1, and then copy again the denominator, 4x raised to 4 plus, that is plus 3x raised to 3 plus 4. So, yung 3 natin na exponent, gagawin natin siyang negative. Alright. Now that we have transformed it, so now we can use our formula. Alright? So now, yung negative 3 natin again, ilalagay natin siya dito sa unahan. So we have 1 times negative 3. And then copy again, 2x raised to 4 plus 3x cubed plus 4 negative raised to negative 3 minus 1. And then the derivative of 2x raised to 4 plus 3x raised to 3 plus 4. Okay, so now, after that, so 1 times negative 3, it will be negative 3. And then copy again, 2x raised to 4 plus 3x raised to 3 plus 4. And then negative 3 minus 1, that will be negative 4. So dito, no, just add and then copy the largest yung sign, no? So this one, pag pinag-add natin, 3 plus 1 is 4, and then copy yung nung sign nung pinakamalaking number. So this one is negative 3, so negative 4. So next is the derivative. So the derivative of this one. So isa-isayin natin siya. Derivative of 2x raised to 4. So again, in here, we're going to multiply 4 sa 2. So it will be 8. 8 and then x, and then 4 minus 1, it will be 3. Next. So 3 times 3 is 9. X, so 3 minus 1, it will be 2. And then sa 4, mawawala na siya. Alright. Now, we're going to multiply this one, no? This one dito sa ating negative 3. Alright. So, negative 3. Multiply natin siya sa 8. It will be negative 24. So, negative 24 x cubed plus, so negative 3 times 9 naman is we have negative 27. So, if we have that, so negative 27, so hindi na siya magiging positive. It will be negative. So, we have negative 27 x squared. And then just copy again, 2x raised to 4 plus 3x raised to 3. And then plus 4. And then negative 4. Now, so actually, this can be our answer. So this one can be our answer, right? This one is also correct. And also this one. Remember? So this one can be correct and also this one. But, since our question is in fraction form, therefore, if a fraction form din natin siya. So, we will turn it. So, remember, so itong nasa labas ng ating parentheses, that will be our numerator. Okay? So, we have negative 24 x cubed minus 27x squared, and then 2x raised to 4 plus 3x raised to 3 plus 4 raised to 4. Okay? So, it will be our final answer. Oops. So, this will be our final answer. So, this one. Alright, so how about this one? So, kanina, no, balikan natin. So, kanina, naka-fraction form din yung ating question. Right? Naka-fraction form siya. So, therefore, itong sagot natin ay pwede pa nating gawing fraction form also. So, again, no, this one will be our numerator and then this one is our denominator. So, let's do it. So, we have negative 84 and then 7x plus 5. And then yung exponent natin, magiging positive na rin siya. There you go. So, that is our answer. Yan. So, napakadali lang guys ng ating chain rule. Okay? Final answer. Alright. So, thank you everyone.